I'm back and ready to cook even more delicious food for you.
Isn't that clever?
Isn't it stunning? There are still so many incredible East Asian recipes I want to share with you. There is so much flavour in there.
And this time I'm bringing together delicious dishes that will work alone or as a menu.
Amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh, lovely. Look at that. I warn you, this is not for the faint-hearted, but it's delicious.
Gorgeous food and kitchen challenges.
I can't do it.
I can't wait.
It's time to get your wok on. Boom!
There is nothing like a summer menu to brighten up your day.
So I'm going to create 3 beautiful dishes that just are going to go with your springtime and summertime feeling. So you can put on a beautiful spread in the garden when the sun starts shining. You are going to love it.
A crisp, fresh Thai-inspired salad that takes me back to the hot haze of Bangkok. Delicious Southeast Asian surf with no turf, served with mini sour cream potatoes. Perfect for alfresco dining. But first, these mouth-watering Smoky Miso Aubergines.
So my first dish is probably one of the most cooked vegetarian dishes in my repertoire, and it's using this fabulous vegetable, the aubergine, or in America it's called eggplant, or if you're in my family house, my dad calls it aubergine, which really annoys me. But they are really meaty, and you don't need any other protein with it. It's absolutely gorgeous.
The first task is a simple one, preparing the aubergines.
Okay. That wasn't the door. That wasn't the door, it was Daddy in a bowl.
Slice each one in half and give them a quick dunk in some cold salt water to stop the flesh going brown.
Reminds me of the restaurant. We always had to soak them in salty water. There we go.
I want these bad boys to have fabulously charred crisscross lines, and a hot oiled griddle is the way to get them.
My mum loves aubergine. We cook a lot of this in our house, and actually in Chinese food as well. And it is a great meat replacement. So we're going to place it that way, and that way, and that way, and then that way. I'm pressing it down because what I want to do is I really want to almost burn those lines in. And I like touching food. Get in. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that line work. So gorgeous. Right, okay, so let's take all these off and we'll start again. So, oh, she's stuck. So now to get the crisscross effect, I'm going to put them the opposite way round. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? So easy. So they're done now. And that's the first stage. And already now there's this beautiful smoky smell.
I'm going to score them so the miso butter can ooze into this beauties. The secret is not to cut all the way through.
4 incisions along the top. Right, okay, so prepped baking dish with some paper just to stop it from sticking, and then we are now going to put in our aubergines. Thank you, Dad. And just opposite ways round. That's all you need to do, and it looks really, really pretty.
All these need are their miso coats on, and then they're ready to cook.
White miso paste. Okay, you can get this from almost every single supermarket out there, and also it's got what in Asia we call umami, which is a hidden flavour. You've got sweet, you've got salty, you've got sour, you've also got umami, and it's just delicious. I really, really love it. I use so much of it. Now, if you wanted to, You could just use the miso paste. Spread that on, bake it, it's amazing. But I'm gonna put my aubergines onto steroids and give them a little bit more power. So I'm just gonna loosen up this with a tiny bit of water, mix it up, and loosen the whole thing together.
Then chuck in garlic, ginger and chilli.
About half a big fat, not that hot chilli. And I'm gonna put a dash of sesame oil in there. This is for flavor, not for frying. Don't fry with sesame oil, it doesn't work. So, I mean, you don't need anything else. Actually, forget the aubergines. You just want that, spread that on some bread and have it in a sandwich. It is delicious. Okay, and we are done. That is our miso paste. It is literally as simple as that.
Now for the fun bit.
We're literally gonna spread them like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and be as generous as you like. You cannot have too much of this miso butter. So, when our little miso boats are in the oven, the cuts that I made, that miso is gonna drip into the flesh.
To get the aubergines soft and juicy, a touch of water and a covering of foil, then into the oven to steam away.
Right, 170 fan, 190 without a fan. It's going in for half an hour. And it's gonna be delicious. Right then, so I think our aubergines should be ready to uncover. Oh, okay. Every time. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Soft and gooey.
Give them a last blast in the oven, uncovered for 15 minutes.
Look at that, beautiful. And, oh yeah, lovely. So the flesh now is literally falling apart. Put one there.
Top with sliced spring onions and toasted sesame seeds. Then just dive in.
It's so beautiful. All I need now is my shorts on and a very cold beer.
The perfect partner in crime for these aubergines is a belter of a salad inspired by my holidays in Southeast Asia.
I'm going to make a version now of a salad that I've been eating for years in Thailand called som tam. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to use some Chinese fruit, pomelo. We eat a lot of this in China, so I'm going to kind of mix my countries around. I've also got here, though, some Chinese leaf. It's great to cook. It's also great in a salad as well. It's very, very robust as a salad leaf. So go quite small with this.
To get the colours popping, add some red cabbage and thinly sliced carrot.
Now, red onion. Gorgeous. So we'll give that a little mix now. The juice of half a lime is going to go into my salad mix because the acid will help break down those leaves. Look at that, how gorgeous that is. It's so beautiful.
Now for my take on a som tam dressing. For sweetness, I'm using a Japanese product I just can't get enough of, mirin.
And it's sweet, but it's not... Okay, do you know sugar is sweet like bang, punch in the face? Honey's sweet like kick in the groin. Mirin's like a gentle slap, kind of a sweet slap. That's how it feels. That's the only way I can describe it. Rice wine vinegar, so about half of the mirin that's gone in there. And we're going to mix it up, and we're going to try it all the way through. Oh, it's good. Whew.
Then 2 cloves of grated garlic, a chopped red chilli, and some fish sauce.
Now this is salty. It's made of squid, this one. You can get 2 versions. The squid one's the most popular, but another version's made of anchovies.
A final boost of white pepper. And a sprinkling of sugar.
And she's perfect.
This salad is a summer party in my mouth. And the final guest is my secret ingredient, pomelo.
So this is basically the Rolls Royce of the grapefruit world. It's one of the largest citrus fruits you can get. It's so, so beautiful, and it works brilliantly in a salad.
Cut through the pointy top, then tear back the thick skin to reveal the flesh.
This is one of my dad's favourite fruits. Now, there's probably a much cleverer way of peeling a pomelo, but this is how we've always done it in our house. So we're now gonna, oh, look at that. It's really one of the nicest fruits out there. There is no moisture in there at all, which is why it's gonna work beautifully in the salad.
Roughly pull apart and drop into the salad. If you can't get your hands on a pomelo, a grapefruit will be just as delicious.
And look how gorgeous they are. I mean, forget your pomegranate seeds. Everyone knows pomegranate seeds. Get your pomelo out.
Now time to do what I do best. It's all about the dressing.
Beautiful. Now, with my salad, I'm gonna serve it with 2 toppings. Toasted peanuts, that I've done already. Youtiao, which is basically Chinese fried dough. Now, this is a breakfast thing for us in Asia. Now, I bought these from Chinatown because they're a bit of a faff to make. It's like a salty donut, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna use the youtiao as croutons. And when my guests come over, I want them to think, oh, that's different, that's weird. And I'm just not gonna do the ends, and I'm gonna eat them instead.
Now, you could bake these, but for me, life is too short not to eat twice fried bread. So into an old pan we go. And for some nutty warmth, toast sesame seeds in a dry pan.
Remember, summer bodies are made in winter, so if you're not there already, eat. Look at that. We're done. Now we're gonna bring it all together. I'm gonna add in my peanuts.
Give it a good old mix and load onto a platter. Top with a little more pomelo.
Ooh.
Those crunchy youtiao croutons. And a final sprinkle of sesame seeds.
So there you have it, my Chinese coleslaw that's not coleslaw. It is a som tum salad. Basically, just the best salad you're ever gonna eat when the sun is shining. Right, is amazing. 2 really gorgeous, simple dishes to bring in your summer season. Elegant, delicate, light, proper sunshine eating. Come on, doll.
My next recipe will sit picture perfectly alongside the aubergine and salad. It's my surf, no turf, served with Moorish mini potatoes topped with a chili and sour cream sauce. The perfect summer sharing feast.
I'm using soft shell crab, which is a bit bougie, some squid and some giant king prawns in a beautiful batter with a chili and salt dust all over it. And I'm gonna make some tiny little jacket spuds, which are basically not Asian in the slightest, but they're delicious. So we're gonna start with the spuds and get them in the oven. I've got new potatoes here, and I'm just gonna cover them with some olive oil. So put a good amount in, and then a load of rock salt. And they're gonna go into the oven for about 40 minutes while I'm prepping my surf, no turf. Right, in.
Surf's up, kids.
Fish, look at this.
I'm using squid, shelled prawns, and a real treat, soft-shelled crab. You can order these easily online or with your local fishmonger.
This is what they look like. They are gorgeous. Their shells are really soft, so basically you can eat all of it.
The final bit of prep is to the squid. I need to score the interior flesh into a lattice pattern.
And what happens is this helps the fish curl up when you deep fry it. Okay, so can you see that? So we've got this almost looks like fishnets.
Then chop into smaller pieces so they're bite-sized, and then the seafood is ready to go. Now onto the fry. It's super simple. Corn flour seasoned with salt and pepper and some whisked eggs.
Now I want a thick batter. So I'm gonna go piece of squid into the seasoned flour first, like that. Shake off the excess, and then you're gonna go into the egg, like that. And then you're gonna go back into the flour. Now this is for the double naughty batter.
Fry the seafood in batches as they have different cooking times. Best to start off with the delicate squid.
Tentacles in first. And we're looking for a nice, beautiful brown, a golden brown. That is almost there. Can you see that's just starting to turn colour now? Like that. Can you see that? That's exactly what I want, all over it. Okay, there's one.
The prawns will only take a minute.
Now, we know the prawns are cooked because they've gone pink. That's my favourite one. That's there. Right, and now, my crowd pleaser, soft shell crab. This one's done. The first stage of our surf no turf prepped.
Next is where we punch up the flavour to make this seafood sensational.
So now we're going to do the salt and pepper dry fry, which, if there's any dish out there that just reminds me of growing up, it's this one.
In go the spring and white onions.
Okay, so you want these now just to colour in. Garlic in. Very hot in that wok now. Keep it moving, otherwise it's going to burn. Chilli. Basically, I'm putting everything with the moisture in now. Salt, sugar, black pepper, Chinese 5-spice. About half a teaspoon of each. Okay, so now half of our fish. We'll put the squid in and some of the prawns. And just making sure that that dust coats all the batter. And this is the fun part now.
Add a dash of water. The steam will lock in that gorgeous flavour.
Let it sizzle down and then go. Okay.
First batch done. Now for the crab and remaining prawns.
Come on. And we are just coating all that lovely batter in all those spices. I mean, look at this. This is perfect. Sunshine food.
And that's my surf all sorted.
Oh, potatoes. Oh. Hello. I really want to eat one.
Resist gobbling them up and leave to cool a little.
I'm just going to put a little cross in them, squeeze them like that. They are the most un-Asian thing I think I've ever cooked. But I'm going to give them a tiny bit of a twist. Sweet chilli sauce just out of a bottle or a jar. And then equal measures of sour cream, which everyone loves. Mix up in gorgeous coral colour. It's so simple, but the sweetness in the chili sauce is going to balance the sourness of the cream. And we're just literally going to put a dollop like that. And then some chives. And it's as easy as that. Look at that little parcel of joy. So there you have it. Summer loving had me a blast. My surf, no turf with my beautiful 5-spice dust and tiny little jackets with a sweet chili and sour cream drop. Beautiful. Happy summer.
No matter the weather, this menu is sure to give you that summer feeling. My gorgeous aubergine soft and oozing in miso butter. Served alongside a crunchy, vibrant take on a classic Thai salad. With the perfect sharing platter, crispy fried seafood coated in an aromatic spice and salt mix, followed by mini potato bites that will keep your guests happy all summer.
You know what? Summer is about smiling and feeling joyful. And when your tummy is happy, you're happy too.